Hey guys, and welcome to the video. My name is Emma, and what I do is I help people who know their purpose to clear and heal the emotional and energetic blocks that hold them back from fully stepping into their purpose, so they can take aligned, committed action in the direction to create their dreams that they want to create their purpose. And in this video I'm just going to have a little chat about resistance and letting go, because I notice with a lot of people, and also in my own life, when emotions come up, your tendency, if anger comes up or some negative emotion comes up, and your tendency is kind of just to hold on to it and to really push it down. You don't want to feel it because it's a negative emotion. And I'm going to talk about why pushing it down might not be the best way of dealing with your emotions, because when you push things down, it creates more resistance and more kind of stuck energy going on in your body and going on in your system. And I'm going to talk about how to let go. It's much easier than people think it is. It actually creates ease. So first of all, what is resistance? What is holding on, and why do we do it? So resistance basically is like this feeling that we want to be in control. We want to control things. We want to make sure that it's a lack of trust, or it's you're trusting in something that you don't prefer. You're not trusting life. You're not trusting yourself, and you're holding on. So this holding on comes from a place of fear. And when you're holding on to this energy, you're not allowing things to flow through you, and things can get stuck really easily, like emotions. So say for example, anger. Negative emotion. When it comes up, what we tend to do is we tend to push it down. Oh, we don't want to feel it. It's wrong. Shouldn't be angry. This is what we're told when we're children. But the actual emotion of anger, they found that it only lasts 90 seconds in the body. That's it. So emotions, they biochemically 90 seconds in the body, and then afterwards it dissipates and becomes something else. So when we're holding on and we create this resistance, and the energy isn't able to flow, and that's when anger, it doesn't actually, it becomes resentment, and then we can hold on to it for a lot more time. So children, for example, when they feel angry, they know exactly how to release it a lot of the time. When they get angry about something, they get really angry. They become total in that anger. They really feel it. They really express it. Maybe they feel the rage. They fully express it, and then it's gone. Children don't hold on to resentment. They don't hold it what happened to them, what you said to them yesterday against you. Most of them, when they're young, when they're young enough and haven't been kind of contaminated with the adult way of doing things. So we are experts, and when we do this, when we push it down, when we don't allow our feelings to express themselves, or the negative emotions to express themselves, this is when we get resistance coming up, and a lot of kind of negative energy that can create this feeling of being stuck, not able to move forward. So also it can lead to all of this, regret and resentment of the past, and feeling like we're in the wrong place, it shouldn't have happened. We have a lot of regret. We have a lot of feelings about the past, that it shouldn't be the way it was, that it shouldn't have happened like that. We have all these shoulds going on, and we're kind of suppressing, holding down the energy. We're trying to control it, or we're trying to control everything. But the thing is, when you are denying the stepping stones that have got you to where you are in your life, you actually can't take the next step forward. You actually stop yourself from moving forward, because you're denying the past. You're saying, this shouldn't have happened. This was wrong. You're making yourself wrong in the past. So there's no sense of freedom to take the next step and the next step. So this is why we get really stuck. And we feel like we can't move forward with the purpose, with the passion. We're stuck when this energy is just kind of stuck in our body, stuck in the energy system, and we get so wound up in that there's no sense of flow, there's no sense of freedom. So what do we do about this? This is just energy. The first thing to know about this feeling, this resistance, is just energy, and energy wants to move. It's energy in motion, emotion. It wants to move. That's what emotions do. They want to move, they want to express. And when we're not allowing that to happen, that's when, all of this stuff things can really get a little bit worse and things can get even more intense. So the way to deal with these things is when you feel that anxiety, when you feel the anger, just allow yourself to be total in it. Allow yourself to express it in the best way you can. Really, if you can't express it, just allow yourself to feel it. Find a private moment, and really feel that emotion. If you really, really, really feel it, you don't try to suppress it at all, it can flow through you in 90 seconds. That's how long it lasts. So that's not a long time. I know that, anger, all of these things, not very pleasant, but if you feel them totally, I promise you, it will transition to something else, because it's such a intense emotion. It can't really stay in your body for long. So really feel it and let it go. Just go with it, rather than trying to push it down. Just allow it to flow through you. It wants to move. You've heard that expression, what you resist persists. And when we resist our emotions, they get stuck and they can't move, and then we are stuck in our lives. So I found this fabulous poem about letting go, about surrendering, and I wanted to read it to you, because surrendering and letting go is actually really easy. We think it needs to take 5 years, 10 years, or whatever to let go of certain emotions or to let go of certain things from the past. But actually, all of these things, they happen in an instant. It may take you 5 years, 10 years, 6 weeks, or whatever it is, to reach a point where you can let go. But that actual letting go happens in a heartbeat. It happens in a moment. That's how fast things can move and things can transition. So this feeling of stuckness, when you feel that way, is just you creating and recreating and pushing down and resisting the present. So you're not allowing yourself to move forward. That's all that's going on there. So letting go is easier than holding on. That is my message. And I'm going to finish with this poem, which really touched me. It's called She Let Go. She let go. Without a word or thought, she let go. She let go of the fear. She let go of the judgments. She let go of the confluence of opinions swarming around her head. She let go of the committee of indecision within her. She let go of all the right reasons. Wholly and completely, without hesitation or worry, she just let go. She didn't ask anyone for advice. She didn't read a book on how to let go. She didn't search the scriptures. She just let go. She let go of all the memories that held her back. She let go of all the anxiety that kept her from moving forward. She let go of all of the planning and all the calculations about how to do it just right. She didn't promise to let go. She didn't journal about it. She didn't write the projected date in her daytimer. She made no public announcement and put no ad in the paper. She didn't check the weather report or read her daily horoscope. She just let go. She didn't analyze whether she should let go. She didn't call her friends to discuss the matter. She didn't do a 5-step spiritual mind treatment. She didn't call the prayer line. She didn't utter one word. She just let go. No one was around when it happened. There was no applause or congratulations. No one thanked her or praised her. No one noticed a thing. Like a leaf falling from a tree, she just let go. There was no effort. There was no struggle. It wasn't good and it wasn't bad. It was what it was, and it is just that. In the space of letting go, she let it all be. A small smile came over her face. A light breeze blew through her, and the sun and the moon shone forevermore. So that poem really touches me, because we make the idea of letting go so complicated. And actually it's the easy thing that we can do, and it's just a choice. It's just a choice to surrender and let go of what no longer serves. We hold on because part of us feels like we need to do it for safety, but it creates resistance in our lives and we can't move forward. It creates this feeling of stuckness. So I invite you to just let go. You don't need to make a ceremony of it. You don't need to join the 12 steps. You don't need to do any of these things. You just have to make that decision and surrender it up. It's actually so easy, and it allows so much flow to happen in your life, so much ease. There's no sense of struggle and resistance anymore when you let go. You just let go. So I hope you guys have a beautiful weekend, and I will talk to you again soon.